What's going on YouTube? This is Jay the Tractor Man here at Cliff Jones RV and Tractor out of Sealy, Texas. Today I am in a 2025 Kioti TL750 track loader. Super smooth hydraulics. This is a fantastic unit. It has ice cold AC. I'm actually going to step out so y'all can see my pretty face here. So, got this track loader right here. This is the Kioti TL750. It is going to be a 74 horsepower machine. It has the sliding overhead door, which is really fantastic. No matter where the loader is, you can open the door to get in and out or talk to your workers or anybody else that is around you. This track loader is very tough. It is built to do just about anything on the farm or ranch. It has a 6,570 pound tipping load. It has hydraulic disconnect on the bucket. As you see, I got a 72-inch bucket on it, which covers up the width of the tracks. The overall width on this machine, the overall width on this machine is 71.5 inches. Now, gonna reach in here, grab my handy dandy cheat sheet because I can't remember all the specs off the top of my head most times, but 50% tip load on this machine is 3,285 pounds. 35% is 2,300. It does have 22 gallons per minute coming out of the auxiliary flow and 26.40 gallons of fuel capacity. As you see here, it's my little cheat sheet, guys. So got to keep the information on hand. Looking inside the cab right here, you do have a high back, super comfortable weight adjustable seat right here. It has plenty of room for you. It is really, really comfortable. I'm gonna be honest with you. I do have the AC blowing right now. Now you can't tell, but if it was animated, there'd be blue ice coming out of here because it's just that cold. It'll freeze you out of the cab. ISO controls, I believe you can change to SAE, but I have to look that up. Sorry about that. You got speakers up there in the back behind your head. We can install a radio head unit on this, and then you got your emergency exit in the back as well if anything ever does happen. Fantastic unit. Actually, let me cut it off so we can actually walk around to the back and hear ourselves. So, 16-inch wide tracks. It is hydraulically operated, so the sticks are actually operated via hydraulic. It is not electrical or drive by wire. This unit does weigh 10,000 pounds with a loader, or with an operator in it with a loader. What am I talking about? Give me a chance, guys. I'm doing this for YouTube. Backup camera up and out of the way. You can access the entire engine bay right here. This radiator does swing out. It has two bolts that come out right here. Got your fuel tank. Dipstick is right inside here, so you can actually still reach it. Try to pull it out. It's a tough rubber grommet. Anyways, we'll forget about that. Oil fills right up top right here, and you also have a primer right above your fuel filter water separator, so if you do run out of fuel, you can get the air out of the lines. Got your cooling fan for your hydraulic cooler. Radiator right here. Really, really good stout unit made by Kioti. If you're looking for a unit to use around the farm or ranch, this is going to be the one that I'll suggest. All the grease fittings on the loader are actually external facing. So you got grease fittings here, here, all the pivot points pretty much. Up there where the bucket actually pivots, the grease fittings are on the inside, but they're still easy to access. Looking right here, you can fold the cab forward. It has a pivot point here in the back. On the inside of the cab, it is two nuts. That's all it is. So two nuts right here, you undo these, the whole cab will fold forward. You got a washer fluid reservoir right here underneath the lap bar. You got your fuse box on the other side underneath the lap bar. Overall, it is a really fantastic unit. Now I'm going to climb back in here and show a few things as well. So I'm 5'11". I'm almost 6 foot tall. I like to tell everybody I'm 6 foot tall. It just sounds better, but plenty of space. It's super comfortable. I'm just going to put it like that. Using the lap bar as an armrest, you've got access to all of your controls right here. You've got light switches for your LED lights, which I got to turn the key on because they automatically turn off, but it's going to yell at me for a second. It likes to do that. Got your LED lights right here. You got LED working lights on the back, so they're not halogen lights. It's super bright if you're working in dawn or dusk or anything like that. AC is already blowing ice cold and the engine is not even on. Something that I do like to point out to everybody is you have the adjustable screen right here. So I'm just going to take the plastic covering off. You've got all of your codes, your fuel level, the engine temperature, everything is right here. You can activate the backup camera with the push of a button. All of your operator controls for the bucket, your hydraulics, everything is relatively straightforward, easy to access. You've got your auxiliary flows over here. You've got the auto ride control, which allows the bucket to float if you're going over uneven ground so you don't actually spill anything out of the bucket. Hydraulic lockouts. For some reason, it's got blinkers. I don't think you're going to drive it on the road, or if you do drive it on the road, people are going to be very upset with you, but it has them. Overall, fantastic unit, super quiet. And if the lovely camera lady can take a step back, I'll actually lower the bucket down for you. Don't want to get anybody hurt today. So one button to unlock the hydraulics. Super smooth. You can do 2 functions with it. Raise and lower while I have that up in the air. The maximum hinge pin height on this unit is 10'8". So that is actually high enough to get into the bed of a dump truck. This is a standard low profile 72-inch bucket with a smooth edge. We can offer a tooth bucket as well. So I just wanted to lower the bucket down. Actually, I'm gonna lift the bucket back up because I like showing this feature. So say if you got your loader right here, the door will open and close no matter where it's at. Now, it would be a pain in the butt to try to get out of here like this, but in an emergency purpose, if your hydraulics are locked up, you have the emergency release down here, or you could crawl out if you're young and spry like myself. So, gonna lower that all the way back down, give one more brief walk around of the machine itself. It is a very, very quiet machine. It's heavy duty, it's hard working. The owner of the business actually has one at his property, and he said he has had no issues with it. I mean, 6,570 pounds of tipping load on a 10,000 pound machine. This is fantastic, especially at the price point that it comes at. Other than that, I don't think I really missed much. It is a hydraulic coupler, like I said earlier. You do have your standard 7-pin connector on this. It is not a 14-pin, but there is a 7-pin connector on there for any implements that might have electrical motors, anything like that. Fantastic unit. I've got several of them here in stock. I've got more in the back corner. I've got 2 up front. I've got cabs. I've got open stations. Whatever you may need, I'll get you taken care of, and we'll get you taken care of here at Cliff Jones. So give us a call, 979-885-3554. We're right here in Sealy, Texas. We'd love for you to come down, and we do also carry a complete lineup of Ironcraft implements, which are made in the USA. Again, we'd love to earn your business, guys. Come down and take a look at some of our track loader inventory.